guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. It is Thanksgiving Day, so I'm going to go with a very holiday eye look, but I'm also going to be showing like getting my hair ready and curling it and everything that I go through, and I'm going to try and make this a talk through. It might be some of a voiceover just because when I get doing my makeup sometimes it gets hard to remember to say everything, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and this will be up after Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I hope you were able to enjoy your day with family and friends. So let's get started. I'm using my It's a 10 leave-in, Miracle leave-in product. I got this, I just recently ordered a bunch of things from Ulta, so I got like one of the big beauty bags for free that had a bunch of samples and coupons in it. So I'm going to be trying this today for the first time. It just says to shampoo and condition hair, towel dry, spray product all over and comb through. We'll see how this works. I've heard great things about this from a couple people that have used it before, but I personally never have. And I don't have a comb handy, so I'm just going to brush through it. So this is another thing I received in the beauty bag through Ulta. It is the Professional Primer by Benefit. And then I'm also going to be using my Becca Poreless Priming Ever Matte Primer. I'm going to be using the Becca more all over my face and then just using the Professional right where I feel my pores need it most. I really like this Becca primer. I feel like it gets kind of very tacky and my makeup stays on for a long time whenever I use it. And I've also heard, which I would agree with, it's better to pat like a primer that's supposed to be for your pores. Just kind of helps it pack it in and helps cover them up even a little bit more. Today I'm going in with my Cella brow pencil. And I'm just going to be filling them in lightly. I'm going to fill them in here lighter than I would the rest of the brow. That way it just kind of helps them transition. You don't want that inner part to be as dark as everything else. Then I'm just going to go in with my eyebrow spoolie and clean that up. And brush it out. As you can see, I'm almost out of this one. I would normally, you always won't see me use my beauty blender for this, but I actually don't have it with me today, so. Just going in with a concealer brush and patting that out. I'm going to bring it up onto my eyelids to kind of help cover up any veins or uneven shades. Then I'm going to be going in with my foundation. I'm actually using a sample that I also got in the Ulta bag. It's the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. And I just put it on the back of my hand there. You can see the shade. And this was a vanilla. And I might have got a little too much, but kind of bring some of that extra down on my neck. That way it just kind of helps everything blend out. And then I'm just going to kind of dab it on to help set it, and then I'll go in circular motions and help kind of spread it out. So far, I really like the way it feels. So, we'll see how I feel after wearing it all day. Then I'm just going to go in with a stippling brush and help set that even more. I'm going to be applying this to help highlight underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to move on to the eyes, and then we'll use this for any fallout or anything like that. Normally I would set my under eyes if I was going to move on, just because that powder being there kind of helps any fallout. You can just brush it right off. But since I'm going to be going in with this, I don't want to use the powder before, because putting a cream on top of a powder is not a good thing. I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay Laced Shadow. I'm just going to be using my IT Cosmetics crease brush and applying that into my crease and upper crease area. Just going to make sure that it's blended out really well and evenly. You definitely don't want any harsh lines. Then I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, and I'm going to be using this shade Sunrise right there. And I'm going to be applying this one directly into my crease with the same brush. And again, you just want to blend out very evenly and make sure they blend together and there's no harsh lines between those two shades. Then I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop eyeshadow in Shameless. If I can open it. It's just a very green color. And for these, you do want to use a synthetic brush. So I'm going to be taking my crown brush. You can also use your fingers for this, but I don't want it to be, it's very dark, so I want to use a brush that way it's not so intense. And I just want to kind of pat this onto my lid area. And I'm going to be applying it a little bit lighter in the center of my lid, just because I'm going to go in with a gold. I'm going to apply it darker on the inner and outer corners. And you also want to make sure that you don't bring the green, that dark shade, up too far, like over your eyelid. You want to make sure it's below your crease, just because you don't want it to look like a bruise. And then once again, I'm going to be applying it on the inner and outer corners darker than this. And then before I apply the gold, I want to go back in and blend that in a little bit in the crease area there with that shade, the Sunrise again. I'm going to be taking this Mica Beauty Cosmetics cream shadow, and it is very gold. The same brush that I used to apply the color pop shadow. And this one kind of does remind me of that same texture of the color pop. And then I'm just going to be putting this on the center of my lid. We're going to switch brushes. I'm going to use a pencil brush with the same type of brush. Just to give it that shimmery gold in the center. And then I'm going to be taking my ColourPop shadow, and I'm going to be using another, my crown brush. It's just the other end, that's a pencil brush. I'm going to be bringing that down onto my lower lash line. I don't want it to be too dark, but I do want it to be a little bit smoky. And I'm going to go in and just tightline the upper eye. For my mascara today, I'm going to be using my Super Stretch, Ulta Super Stretch mascara. Now I'm going to go in with my smaller concealer brush and just help blend that out. Then I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I'm going to be using the shade Banana to go under my eyes. And then I'm going to be using the shade Fawn to do some contouring. I don't know if you can tell. You can tell the difference there between where I have not set under my eyes and where I have. It really just helps kind of mattify that a little bit, because I don't really want that area to be really shiny. And I also feel I really like the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, but I feel like it can be a little tacky. So I really want to make sure that I set that, and also it helps it not to crease in that area. Then I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. blush and just doing that contour. I don't actually like to blend it out with this brush. I like to use this just to apply it, because I can really get right where I want it, and then go in and then blend it out with a different brush, because this is so dense that it really just doesn't, I don't like the way it blends it out. Then my blush today, I'm going to be using my NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. Then I'm going in with my highlighter Vintage, and I'm going to be applying this just on my cheekbones and down the center of my nose. And a little bit on my cupid's bow. And too, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, I would love to do those for you. If you just want to put them in the suggestion box down below and I'll take a look at them. And then I'm also going to do my lips today. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On Pencil. I'm going to be applying this all over my lips. This helps set their, well, any liquid lipstick, honestly, but it was made, I think, to just go with theirs. So it might be better with that one. But it helps it hold in place so that way it doesn't bleed. And it also helps stay on longer. And then I just have a sample today, and I'm going to be using the matte Shark Naked of theirs. And that is the finished makeup look. So now I'm going to move on and curl my hair. And now I'm just going to go in and curl my hair. And I'm using a large curling iron. I think it's a 1.5 inch barrel, maybe 2. It's been a while since I purchased this. I don't remember. Which, the first time I used this, I really didn't think that it would work with my short hair, but I actually really liked the way that it turned out. And it was very just quick and easy, and it kind of just gives it a very loose, just kind of curl to it. And I just do it, I don't even have to separate my hair, I just do it in big sections. And then I just curl all the way around my head the same way. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. It was definitely kind of a last minute decision of when I sat down today and I was like, what am I gonna do? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna let these curls cool, and then I will just blend them out. Kind of like so. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check back every Tuesday and Thursday, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my other videos. Thank you. See you next time.